Good afternoon. Thank you for your purchase of the Aero Hunter Plus fixed version number 3. This is your quick setup video. Just going to go over where the transducers hook up. And the downstream transducer hooks into 11 being the positive, the core, and 12 being the ground or the shield. For the upstream transducer, it's going to be the positive is going to be on 13 and the ground or shield is going to be on 14. Okay, we're on run mode right now. Okay, here's the totalizer. Here's what we're measuring is 390 gallons per hour. Totalizer's on 70. We're going to hit escape. We're going to hit escape again. We're going to go to the quick start menu. We're going to go up to setup wizard channel 1, hit enter. Okay, and the middle units. This is what you're going to measure. And of course we have ours for US gallons per hour, but you can change yours to whatever you'd like. If you want it liters per minute, liters per second, million gallons per day, whatever you want. So we're going to go to US gallons per hour, hit enter. Our pipe material, we're using 2-inch PVC, but if you'd like, you could pick anything like ductile cast iron, stainless steel, carbon steel, copper, lead, you name it, it's on there. So PVC is what we're going to pick, hit enter. Outside diameter, ours is 1.9. We always suggest that you measure the outside circumference of the pipe and then divide by pi, and that's going to give you your outside diameter and use that. You can use technical drawings and documentation, but a lot of times pipes changed or maybe it wasn't the right one that was originally installed. So it's very important to go ahead and measure so you have something to compare it with. Alright, ours is 1.9, hit enter. Our wall thickness is 0.145, hit enter. And we have water going through ours, but if you have a chemical, you go down and pick the chemical out of the list here. Okay, and of course we're going to go back up to water. I'm going to hit enter. Temperature, hit enter. Our liner, we have none, no liner on the PVC pipe, but if you do have a rubber, epoxy, cement, or whatever, just go down here and click on it. We're going to go back to none, hit enter. Passes. Now on this setup we're going to go with a 4-pass system. The reason why is on the a 2-inch diameter pipe is very small and the spacing would be in the negatives with anything below 4. So we're going to go with a 4-pass system and just show you a quick brief showing of how the passes work. This is a top view. This is a 1-pass, a 2-pass where they're both on the same side. And here's a 3-pass where they're on opposite sides. The odd numbers are on opposite side, the even numbers are on the same side of the pipe. Again, this is a view looking down at the pipe and these are on the sides of the pipe. Okay, so we're going to choose 4, hit enter. Okay, now down here it says start measurement. We're going to scroll down to that, hit enter. And it gives us this little screen here. This is channel 1 sensor screen. It talks about spacing and it talks about passes here. And of course we set it for a 4-pass. This is what the spacing is supposed to be. It's 0.18 of an inch. So we take our transducers that are going on our pipe. And let's see here. We have downstream, upstream. Now these would be on a 4-pass on the same side of the pipe, and this would be very close, so 0.18 of an inch would be like so. So it would be very close like this. Alright, now it talks about signal here and I'm going to go over that. Ours is great here. But this little bar graph here, you have 2 lines, black lines that go from left to right. Those are maxed out 100% full. There's another part, this little bullseye here, we call it a tick mark. It's a little bit to the right. We'd like it right in the middle if we could get it the closest it is. What it is this is how to fine-tune your transducers, and you have these mounted on the pipe. Now, our tick is to the right, so normally if you see that, When it ticks to the right, the transducers need to come together. Okay, and as you bring these together, the tick mark should move over to the middle. What you want to do is want to get it close to the middle as possible. Now let's say this tick mark is over here on the left. Well, more likely you're going to have to take your transducers and space them apart. And just remember, a little goes a long ways with these. Okay, and as you space it apart, that tick mark should go from the left to the middle. So find a happy medium there. Okay, the next are the two signal lines, this top one and the bottom one here. You want those to be the same. You don't want one full and one at 25 or 50%. If you have to drop both of them down to half to be the same, then do that. And when you have those on the pipe, to get these, to manipulate these bar graphs and the signal is this direction on the pipe, is this movement on the pipe. So if you move these up and down, you can fill these lines to get these bars where you need to be. And so you figure those out, use a tick mark to get them this way, and then use the bars to get them this way. Okay? And we're looking at 55 signal, which is awesome. Anything above 14 will probably work fine for you. We're going to hit enter again. This takes us to the regular screen, and it shows our totalizer, and it shows our US gallons per hour. Okay? And this concludes your quick setup video. Thank you and have a great day.